Hello everyone and welcome to another market update. After the market closed on Friday the 11th of May, here's where we look at the long-term picture of the stock market as well as the short-term picture. Short-term picture is so we can align our individual trades with the way the market is going, because that affects your trades more than people realize. And long-term is really, anything you've got, your nest egg, your pension, everything's affected by the stock market. So it's important to know early, is this going to be a bull market or a bear market? So here's the S&P 500, which is the sort of benchmark index of America, which affects the whole world. This is the one we look at each week. And over the last few years, you can see at the bottom here, 16, 17, 18. Here's where the bull market, my proprietary indicator said the brand new bull market starts here, 7 November 2016. And from there, it hasn't stopped going up, and it has not yet told us to get out, despite this recent wobble, which was really just a correction from these giddy highs. It started to get silly in late January there. This is 1 week of action, week to week here, and it's smoothed out by these, what's called a moving average here. This blue line is an average over the last 40 weeks, and the average over the last 70 weeks. So it's an important line to look at. As you can see, it's pretty much clung to this 40-week moving average the whole time, and I was watching that closely to make sure it didn't bounce above it. This week we had some good news in that we had a good strong up week. As you can see here, it finished up. It's sort of broke out of its downtrend, and really I'm seeing all lights green now, saying back on track for the bull market, which was really just kind of like a wait and see moment here and there. It was kind of very protracted correction because it was such a silly blow off there really, but there was no reason to think that this bull market has been derailed, and I've been saying as such for the record for the whole time this thing was going on since early February. The market is above its 40-week, and the 40-week is pointing upwards. And reading the chart like this is what helps us keep cool heads and not take our money off the table too early, as opposed to just listening to all the gibberish on the likes of BBC and CNN. So here let's look at the daily chart here, day-to-day chart. This is over the last 6 months now. Same sort of thing, just more of a zooming in. And here's that big correction, bounce and bounce. And what was frustrating over here is that it couldn't just quite pull out of the doldrums. There's kind of like a little pocket of resistance here, I think, that's just been overcome this last week. Things are definitely pointing upwards. The only thing I don't like is it's gone up on sort of decreasing volume. Pretty much I think there's 70-80% chance that the long-term trend, I haven't stopped saying this is a bull market. It's a bull market for years now. But short-term trend, it's I've been waiting to get the clearance. I think there's 70-80% chance this is an uptrend, backing up. The trend is back up this week. Any reservation, as I've said, if you're not seeing it going up on higher volume, I would like to see a new high, pushing towards new high, getting above this level here and going from there. So that's the bottom line for the big and little picture, and I'll speak to you next time.